Hello, nice here, Recursed. In the last part, we started having a bit more success in the last tapestry. Got, I believe, a total of 5 gemstones. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th one was back here. Let's see, we could continue, but I was encouraged to revisit hypotheses in previous levels. So where was... Oh, that's Flight. Okay. I'm told that's Ed Ariofer's favorite level in the last tapestry, if I recall. But I know there was one level where I, got a cauldron to go to itself. And so I want to try to get a ruby on that level if possible. I'm just trying to remember which one it was. I know it was the one where I threw the green chest over the wall. Was it Vessel? It was not Vessel. Or is it the one I already did get the... No, it wasn't this one. Oh, downstairs because it has a staircase in it. Of course. So yeah, I think I once got both cauldrons on the red side of this level or something. And then just, like, I guess didn't go in the correct cauldron to cause the invalid situation. Wait, what am I doing? I think this'll do it? And just get the cauldron out of here? Then try to go in this one? No. Oh, wait, why did this still work? Because I left one behind here. Okay. So I need some way to destroy that cauldron. Interesting. I mean, taking any chest over there. Oh, but then how do I get back? I mean, this destroys the cauldron, but then I can't get back to the red side. That didn't do anything for me. Right, I need something to bring that into. I think I'm starting to get what I need to do. Okay. So we need to be within this, maybe? And then destroy that cauldron by going up a level. I'm gonna go across. Oh right, I needed to still have that chest in hand. This gets me access to the green chest. Now everything's on the red side, right? Where does this lead me? This is a paradox. Of course, because it was by exiting a green chest that I moved. Well, alright, we found something. Let's go. Wait. Have I found this paradox before and I just didn't solve it? This is looking like a really familiar room. So diamond up there. It's the same room. So we need 2 keys and the rock. Let's see, even if I take something to the bottom level, we can make these jumps. There's no loss or benefit to doing so. It'd be very easy to enter one of these rooms and leave myself without a way to ever get back into the middle part, just by leaving the fan at the left. I don't want to have to cause the paradox again. I guess it had fewer steps than I used. I could probably do it faster if I had to do it again. Let's see. Definitely some scheme of cauldrons seems appropriate. I guess one thing to try to confirm, are these both the same room? Or are there two fans? Not sure how I could figure that out, although like all of the dots and angled box things, everything in the walls is the same. Background's a little different. Let's see. What does having this chest embedded in itself let me do? And should I be involving cauldrons instead? See, I think it lets me get the key out, but then after the key is out, the fan's permanently at the left. Because I can carry the chest to the bottom, throw the fan right, float up with the chest, grab the key and enter the chest. And then, from entering the chest, position the fan at the left. And then with the fan at the left, exit my inner chest with... Actually, I don't need to grab the key as I jump in. I can grab the key on the way out. And then have the key, ride the fan up to the left. I guess let's just get a key. Make sure that all works, even if it's wrong. Wait, I don't need to grab that yet. We're just using that to reposition the fan. Let's get both of these down here. Maybe I can use the fact that I have them both to accomplish something. Like, I can just... Okay, getting them all the way up. But no, I don't think I can do anything with the fact that I got both of them up there. Can't, like, enter the chest and reposition the fan at all. It is super stuck in its current position now. So, I mean, we can get the rock. Or... well, or nothing. Because we can't even reach the door. Also, wait a minute. Even if we did get 2 keys and the rock, that is much too high. We definitely can't jump to that crystal, right? I've been mistaken about that before. But that's not even vaguely plausible that we could jump and touch that crystal. Oh, we need the fan. Well, I mean, it's far too late to get the fan, but... yeah, I think when I was in here, I could have maybe put the fan in the chest I had, instead of riding it up. Oh, but then how would I actually get out? I guess that's why you bring a cauldron in here instead of a duplicate of the same chest. Your cauldron gets you out to the other copy of the chest anyway. And then you can put the fan in the cauldron. Alright. We made mistakes, but it was instructive. Alright, now, what exactly did I do? Alright. That was way fewer steps. I think it even needs to be this cauldron, because I want to be able to get everything over to the green side, right? Although wait, in order to actually get the fan up to the upper level, I still need the rock. That's not a need that we don't have. That phrasing was a little weird. Double negatives and all that. Anyway, let's just play around with having the cauldron down here. You can ride the cauldron up on this side. Get a key to here. Move the fan back over. Ride the cauldron. Put the fan in the cauldron. Now I have a number of things over here. I could use this to actually... or no. I could, like, carry the fan back in and then put the fan back in the bottom middle. Or ride it through the cauldron. If I wanted to retrieve my cauldron and have the fan at the left, but then the fan's permanently at the left. I've probably missed some important steps that I was supposed to do before this point, but it is interesting that we can get here. We can unlock this door. Ah. If only there was a way to get the fan up there without the rock. I could put the fan here and bring the other cauldron in. Does that do anything for me? I did want a key on this side of the puzzle. As demonstrated before, we can save both the key and the cauldron. Or wait. If I want to save both of them, I need the key on this side still. Now I can get my key out. Open up the other door. That'll stay open forever since it's not inside anything. Now what? I mean, I'd like to get everything back to the other side. Or wait, did we just... No, we haven't quite won. Not quite sure what I'm doing, but let's get the rock out here. Seems maybe useful. So now all I need to do is exit over here. We didn't leave anything inside this room that we need. And my rock and fan are accessible from over here. Oh no. I cut off access to the fan. Alright. So no, that wasn't quite it. I guess I extracted the wrong object. Alright. Okay. S, more different S. I liked how we started. I think I just screwed up something right at the end. This gets a key right where we want keys. Or right where we want one key, anyway. Then I can enter this version to move the fan. And then I'll be able to move it back after a cauldron warp. Or something like that. What am I exactly doing? Both cauldrons in the bottom middle seems fine for now. As long as I have that other cauldron there, I can move the fan wherever I want it. Yeah, this is fine. I'm not losing access to anything by moving this back over here. Alright, I simultaneously now both need to be able to put the fan... Wait, where do I need the fan? I mean, I know I ultimately need it in the room that's up through that flame. But I also need to get the cauldron up there so that I can move my rock. I can probably move the rock now? No, I think that doesn't help at all. Putting the fan at the far left is dangerous. We know this. I don't want to be in the reverse problem with getting the rock out, but what else do I do than carry this cauldron in? Wait, don't carry the fan in. What does that even do? Alright, I at least still have access to moving the fan. Now we just need the rock and the fan. This would let me get just the fan. This is the mistake I made before. I rode that up, and then I was stuck. I had the cauldron, of course. That let me get the rock over. I think, actually, I should have put the rock on the green side earlier. Like, back when I was thinking I should put the rock on the green side. What am I doing? I'm carrying this cauldron up so I can put the rock on the green side. Now do a bunch of stuff that I just did a bit ago, but with the rock on the green side. Now I want the rock on the purple side, but it's in the bottom middle of the room. Or no, that doesn't solve much, because I still need to be able to get the fan out. Okay, wait. Green side is where the goal is, right? Kind of been flipping all back and forth. Oh no, we've got everything. Just had to gather it all where it was actually possible to gather it all. Alright. Well, there's a paradox with fans and... not fans. Cauldrons. Let's attempt wormhole so that we actually get a purple gem this episode. Alright. A fan would solve the puzzle, but I don't think fans exist outside of paradoxes. I have no way to carry that chest over this wall, so let's just jump over here. re-examine the puzzle, because I in fact did not memorize the whole puzzle last episode. Oh, we probably have to flood the room, right. There's a key, we have seen a lock. This leads back here. They both lead here. If I carry one cauldron through the other, it's still a blue cauldron. Wait. What? Oh yeah, that was a chest. I was like, how do we flood the starting room? No, you don't flood the starting room. How do we get the key? Seems like we'd have to flood this room. So we can jar it up, and then not be able to get the chest high enough. Cool. That was like almost what I wanted to do. I think we need to use cauldrons in order to transport the chest. Since we've got a blue cauldron. Having this cauldron in here doesn't help at all. I don't know, I feel like there must be some reason to bring one of those cauldrons to the other side. It's just escaping me what that would be. So there's the cauldron. This didn't help anyone. Cool. This cauldron's still in this instance, it's stuck in the bottom there. Okay, this one leads to itself. Good times. Alright, so what I've tried so far has not worked in the slightest. Why are there two blue cauldrons? Is the question I keep coming back to, but not answering. I currently don't see a use for having two of them. If you bring the one to red side, it does nothing. The red cauldron won't even lead to it. I could bring the jar to the other side, and the chest to the other side, though. Maybe then I would have a use for there being two cauldrons. I think I don't actually want this jar. Let's destroy it to avoid confusing ourselves. I want a cauldron already in it when I use the jar. Wait. Did I want... No, you can't put both cauldrons in it. I was gonna say, did I want both cauldrons in? But no, I've just destroyed literally everything possible. I think we're starting to get somewhere with the idea of taking the chest over to the side that has more cauldrons. I like that part, just then I did literally everything wrong. It does mean that we can afford to have a cauldron go missing, though. That is notable. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we do need to get the chest into the jar so that we can put it in the water, so that we can get the key. Just, how do you get up from the green flame? I guess somehow once you have the chest in... No, you can't escape to your other blue cauldron, because the red one will always go to the last blue cauldron used. Bringing the jar across the cauldron changes the background color. Just trying to think, like, how do we get a cauldron up here that's linked to a cauldron down here through any number of steps? Seems like we'd need some sort of, like, triangular wall jump deal. Not, like, literally a wall jump, but it's not a direct path. Because it can't be. This chest only has one background color at a time. Let's see, but we also need to be inside the instance. So we can't enter from the top again. So you can't flood a jar by putting it in water, or else this would be really easy. Because all you'd do then is you just carry the jar in the chest, and then enter this. Turns out it's not flooded. There's nothing else over here right now. Yeah, I don't see any possible scheme of, like, throwing a cauldron somewhere after having entered it, even if you could get back to the red one. There's just, we can't even reach the key with a throw. I guess once we do get the key, the other problem is, if we do it by carrying the chest into the jar, and we just naively exit, we destroy both the chest and the jar and can't put the chest on the right into this chest again. So we're gonna need a cauldron definitely in here to be able to extract the chest safely. I also am gonna just assume that once we destroy a cauldron, the red cauldron will lead to the one that remains. I think I somehow need both cauldrons in the instance. Not like dead sure of that, but that also means I need the chest over here. Now I have a cauldron on the upper level and a cauldron on the lower level. Did the lower level cauldron even help me? I don't think it did. I just had to think about where I actually needed the chest. I may need it in the instance, but it's more valuable to me to, oops. Just wanted to grab the chest. To cauldron warp it up to the upper level, is what I was gonna say. So I have the chest and the key up here. Does this not solve the puzzle? So what was the second cauldron for? Did I use both? Let's just try to repeat the steps using only one cauldron. So I took the chest over, made a jar with a cauldron in it. I took the chest back over. Oh, that's what the second cauldron was for. For getting the chest over. Except, wait. Yeah. Okay. So how did I end up with both cauldrons inside? Anyway, there's no need to go through this further. Let's see, I've been going for almost 34 minutes. I may edit down some of getting back into the paradox here. But, that'll be it for this part. 2 gems is a lot less than 5 gems, so not as much success as last time. In the next part, though, we get to move on to flight. So hopefully that will be really cool. See ya!